Doing it on Omega, episode 445, part 1. I screwed up on game 1 and I lost this duel against this guy here. His name said Duelist. He probably had one of these things on here. Probably went to incognito mode or something. I can't even switch. Look, I can't switch. His deck is probably blocked out too, like we can't see his deck. Pot of Prosperity. Did not have a good hand, so I dig deep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Emergence, tie. Normal summon tie, activate effect. Banish, just gonna try to negate it with Gamma. Negate it with Ash. Get that token. Activate emergence to increase the token's level by 1. So I was gonna go to a Synchro 9 here, go for a Shen, but I don't have Shen in here. That was on the other Soul Sword deck. Like, Shen should be in here. Ooh, like, you cut out this guy, or... yeah. So I screwed up. I was like, well, I can't go to Shen. SHADDOLL Fusion. Fusion summon one SHADDOLL monster from your extra deck using from your hand or field as fusion material. You can only activate one SHADDOLL Fusion per turn. Okay. One SHADDOLL monster plus one light monster. SHADDOLL light monster. For construct. And then Squamata. What is this gonna do? If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can send one SHADDOLL card from your deck to the graveyard, except itself. You can only use one SHADDOLL Squamata effect per turn, and only once that turn. Okay. Construct. What is it? Must be fusion summon. If this card is special summoned, you can send one SHADDOLL card from your deck to the graveyard. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles a special summon monster, destroy that monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one SHADDOLL spell trap in your graveyard, add it to your hand. I'll negate that with Effect Veiler. Dragon. What does Dragon do? This card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect. You can target one spell trap on the field, destroy it. Okay. There goes my Imperm. And I just surrendered. I screwed up. He was gonna win. I don't usually surrender, but round 2. Dude! I went first and I did not have a good hand again. Set. SHADDOLL Fusion. Special summon one SHADDOLL Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. If your opponent controls a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can also use monsters in your deck as fusion material. You can only activate one SHADDOLL Fusion per turn. Wow. I'm gonna ash that. A dear servant. Send one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, then add one Dogmatika or Fallen of Albaz from your deck to your graveyard. From your deck or graveyard to your hand. that has attack less or equal to that monster is sent to the graveyard. Also, for the rest of the turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from an extra deck. You can only activate one Nadir Servant per turn, and he sent Apkalone. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one SHADDOLL card from your deck to your graveyard, add it to your hand, then discard one card. Res SHADDOLL Wendy. And then you just did Res SHADDOLL Wendy to get its effect. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one SHADDOLL monster from your deck in face down defense position except Res SHADDOLL Wendy. You can only activate one Res SHADDOLL Wendy effect per turn, only once that turn. SHADDOLL Beast. You normal summoned Ecclesia. Cannot be destroyed by battle with monsters special summoned from an extra deck. You can only use each effect of the following effects of Dogmatika, Ecclesia, the purchase once per turn. If a monster is special summoned from an extra deck is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal summon a special summon, you could activate this effect. Add one Dogmatika card from your deck to your hand, except Dogmatika, Ecclesia, the purchase. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. So I'm gonna add a Dogmatika card. I'm gonna droplet. Send to negate. There you go. Cut its attack in half. I'll take the 750. It's gonna set a card and I draw Dasher. It's gonna activate Super Polymerization. Discard one card to fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from either field as a material. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation. What? SHADDOLL and a light. SHADDOLL and light. Or was it this guy? For construct. Beast. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can draw one card. Okay, it's gonna draw. And I think we have already read. It's gonna add. Send one SHADDOLL card from the deck to the. Okay. Draw from Beast, normal summon tie, banish the tie for get the token, Yugioh and tie, and the Asha tie, Yugioh, get the emergence. I'm gonna attack. Well, I thought his effects was negated. When his effects activate. Okay. What? Oh, they're both the same attack. I thought this guy was lower. I'm like, why does he... Okay, he gets destroyed and he adds back SHADDOLL Fusion. What? I should have went into Baxia. SHADDOLL Fusion. Window. Hedgehog is gonna add Wendy. Set normal summon Wendy. Attack. Attack. Window right here. Each player can only special summon monsters once per turn while this card is face up on the field. Only one special summon. Emergence for Mo. I was like, how come? Okay. Yeah, I couldn't get another tie because I don't have another tie. I think tie should be a 3. Normal summon attack, destroy, inflict. Okay. Schism. Pot of Prosperity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he's gonna Schism here. During the main phase, you can special summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing materials listed on it from your field or graveyard, but it cannot attack directly. Then you can send to the graveyard one monster your opponent control with the same attribute as that fusion summoned monster. You can only use this effective Schism once per turn. Ooh, look at that Destiny Fusion. Activate. Sending Dasher and Celestial. Attack. Oh, this guy has a grave effect. This guy's sent to the graveyard. You can target one Shaddol spell trap added to your hand. Okay. What the heck was that? Shaddol Fusion. And then I'm going to, in the battle phase, activate Enforcer's effect to pop itself, to pop the window, but he activates Super Polymerization. It's gonna discard, send the window and Enforcer, 2 dark monsters, except tokens, Starving Venom Dragon. And then I was like, what? Am I gonna pop my own card? Because it was only lighting up my spell trap here. But I had to pop that to pop that window. That is not a once per turn. Jesus. Shaddol Fusion? Shaddol Fusion. And the Enforcer is not coming back because it wasn't destroyed by battle or card effect. Schism. Banishing Construct and Beast for another construct. Construct's gonna dump Wendy. Wendy is gonna special summon in defense Komata. What? Did he go to a 3rd construct? Yeah, I did go for a 3rd construct. Skomata and construct again. Skomata, what's Skomata gonna do? Send one Shaddol card, okay. And also send another Shaddol card. What? How the f... Did he add that back to the hand? How did he draw that card? Oh, probably from Beast, yeah. Nail Shaddol Aerial. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target up to 3 cards in the graveyards, banish them. Jeez. Well, got targeted 1, 2, 3, and then Hedgehog. Add 1 Shaddol monster from your deck to your hand. Dasher special. Jeez. Shaddol Fusion. App Cologne. Skomata Construct and App Cologne. Apollon is going to negate. Construct is going to target one spell trap, add to your hand, okay. And then Squamata is gonna dump. Celestial, banish, draw 2. I thought I had another tie, but I only have 2 ties and 1 tie, 2 tie. If I had another tie, that would have been good. 3 ties, I think, is good for Mo, because right now Mo can't do nothing. I have nothing to reveal. Shotgunning the Imperm. Negate. Now this column is negate because it was set. Dear Servant is gonna send to add an Entis. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. Okay. Mo is destroyed. Ecclesia. It's gonna add normal summon effect, add since there's a monster on the from the extra deck on the field, special summon, Fleur, battle, destroy, attack, effect. It's gonna gain all Dogmatika, gain 300 or 500, and that's game. Oh my god, I screwed up. Wrong deck. I couldn't see his name. It's a Duelist. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have his deck. He doesn't have his deck, yeah. Yeah, I was 100% sure. Like, I went to TCG and then joined Q. By looking at the thing here, my notes, last game was 1284. And right now it's still 1284. My rank did not go down. That's good. Still at 264? Still 264. As long as this doesn't go down, then that's okay. Comment, share, like if you subbed it, sub if you liked it. See you guys.